Assalamualaikum and hi. Today I'll be doing questions on CPP1. One is non-reactive and the other one is a reactive process. So for question 1, I took it from the year to 2013-2014. Question 3. So the question goes, a plant distills 1000 kgs of 20% by weight solution of acetone in water. So 50 kg of acetone is lost in the residue. The distillate contains 90% by weight percent of acetone. So find the weight of distillate and the residue. So the basis that I chose was 1000 kgs of feed. Okay. So I started with by drawing a diagram for this reaction, for this process. So yeah, at the feed we have 1000 kgs, and then from the information given, which is 20% of acetone, so that leaves us with 80% of water weight percent. And then on the residue outlet we have 50 kgs of acetone, also from the question. So that leaves us with water, which is M1, the mass of residue, the total residue mass, minus with the 50 kgs of acetone. Okay, so for the distillate outlet, we have 90% of acetone, which was taken from the question, and then leaves us with 10% of water. Also, M2 is one of the variables that we need to find in this question. Okay. So I started by making a DOF analysis. For the number of variables, there are 2, which is M1 and M2. Number of equations are also 2. Material balance of acetone and water. So that leaves us with 0. Okay, then we make this is the acetone mass balance. So M1 is equal to, the inlet is equal to the outlet, since there is no reaction in this question. So I took 1000 of the inlet of the feed times by the 20% of acetone, then equals to the outlet, which is for residue we have 50 kgs of acetone. Here 50 kgs of acetone, and then the other outlet, which is the distillate, 90% of acetone, times by M2 for the distillate mass. Then I got M2 for 166.7 kilograms. Okay, for the overall balance, which is the feed, 1000 kgs of feed, equals to M1 plus M2, which is the outlet from the residue M1 and the distillate M2. Okay, so for M1, since we have the value of M2 here, so we just find M1. So I got 833.3 kilograms. Alright. So for question 2, I chose last year's, which is 2017-2018, question 3. This is a reactive process. So given two reactions, the reaction given is Cl2 plus C3H6. And then we get C3H5Cl plus HCl for reaction A, and then Cl2 plus C3H6, we get C3H6Cl2 as the product for reaction B. Alright. So for the species, the question says that the species distribution in the inlet and the outlet streams is shown in table 2. Here we have table 2, the inlet and the outlet for the species distribution. Alright, for question A, determine N1 and N2. As you see in the table, N1 and N2 is not given. So we start off by making a diagram. So the inlet here, so the reactor here, and then the outlet. For the inlet, we have 170 moles per hour of chlorine, and then 680 moles per hour of C3H6, which is taken from the table here. So at the outlet, we have N1, N2, 4.6, 24.5, and 4.6 of the outlet. 4.6 of C3H5Cl, 24.5 of C3H6Cl2, and then 4.6 of HCl. And then we have the equation here. So I did the extent of reaction of the equation. For Cl2, I took 170 minus by K1 minus K2 for N1. And then for C3H6, I took 680 minus K1 minus K2 equals to N2. For C3H5Cl, I took 0 plus K1, which is equal to 4.6. And then HCl, 0 plus K1 equals to 4.6. And then for C3H6Cl2, I took 0 plus K2 equals to 24.5, which is the flow rate at the outlet. Okay. So then we continue with A, which is to find N1 and N2. Okay, for N1, we took the equation which we did earlier. This equation, this one, right? So for K1 and K2, we already have the value, which is 4.6 and 24.5. So we just plug in K1 and K2. So we get in this equation, and then we get 140.9 moles per hour. Okay, for N2, so the equation is from here, this equation, the second equation for N2, which is 680 minus K1 minus K2. So for K1 and K2, we already have the value, which is 4.6 for K1 and 24.5 for K2. So just plug in, and then we get 650.9 moles per hour. Okay, for B, the question says Cl2 is the limiting reactant, whereas C3H6 is the excess reactant. Calculate the percentage by which C3H6 is in excess. Okay. So for the percent of C3H6 excess, I took the 680, which is the C3H6 inlet, minus by the 170, which is the Cl2 inlet, over the 680, which is the C3H6, and then times by 100%, and then I get 75% of C3H6 excess. For C, question C says that what is the extent of reaction for reactions A and B? So we've actually done the equation here, these equations. So yeah, the answer is 4.6 and then 24.5. Right. So for question D, what is the fractional conversion of C3H6 to C3H5Cl? So fractional conversion C3H6 to C3H5Cl. So I took XA, which is the molar fraction of C3H6, equals to 680, the molar flow rate of C3H6, minus by the 680 minus 4.6, which is the molar flow rate of C3H6 minus molar flow rate of C3H5Cl, divided by the C3H6 molar flow rate. And then so I got 6.765 times 10 to the power of negative 3, the molar fraction, or the fractional conversion of C3H6 to C3H5Cl. Okay, for question E, what is the fraction of C3H6 converted to C3H6Cl2? Alright. So just the same as question D. So I took 680, which is C3H6, minus by C3H6 minus 24.5, which is C3H6Cl2's molar flow rate, over by the molar flow rate of C3H6. So I got 0.036 for the fractional conversion of C3H6 to C3H6Cl2. Okay, question F. Find the selectivity of C3H5Cl relative to C3H6Cl2. Okay, the selectivities, the formula of selectivity is the I took the C3H5Cl over the 24.5, which is the C3H6Cl2. So I got 0.1878. Okay. So question G. Determine the yield of C3H5Cl per mass of C3H6 fed to the reactor. Answer in grams of C3H5Cl produced per grams of C3H6 fed to the reactor. Okay. So we need to find the molar mass of C3H5Cl, which is 76.5 grams per mole, and then the molar mass of C3H6, which is 42 grams per mole. So the yield is equal to C3H5Cl over C3H6. So the yield for C3H5Cl, the C3H5Cl, which is 4.6 mole, the flow rate, times by the molar mass, divided by 680 moles, which is the C3H6 molar flow rate, times by the molar mass of C3H6, which is 42. So we get the answer is 0.0123. So that's it for the video. So I hope yeah, this is helpful to anyone looking for sessions. Thank you.